So this just to talk about something I want to look into. So this is my D2 V6 Coupe manual. That's a 407 V6 Coupe. So ever since I got this car, the subwoofer I don't think has ever worked. I don't know why. I couldn't think of reason. At the point I was like, maybe they deactivated it or something. Because I know on my Z9 V6 that phase 26072 is also not working, as in disconnected, because at the point I had to connect, I put a different amplifier, I put a D9 amplifier and it started working. So meaning on the amp of the Z9 they didn't call. I don't know, for some reasons it's deactivated or whatever. And I tried to see if there's an option to activate them. Nothing. So when I got this, since I got this car, I assume probably it could be the same reason here, because it's not making no sound, nothing. So even though I've installed what's it called, Android display, which I like this output because the amp is still working with it, the JBL amp. So I began to, at a point, I actually wanted to buy aftermarket subwoofer today. There's something keeps making me, wanting aftermarket subwoofer, it will take up space and everything. But I was like, why not explore this to be sure that you can still use this. Oh, this one is very dusty. So this is the 660 loader. Of course, it's no longer in use because of the aftermarket. As you can see, that's a JBL. So so you can also see the subwoofer. It's also stamped JBL. So what I intend to do is, to be sure, I need to remove this subwoofer, test it off the vehicle to be sure that it's working. If it's not working, I'll replace it. If it's working, if it's okay, then what I'll do, I'll buy one channel amplifier and then run it to power the subwoofer, instead of buying subwoofer that comes with amp. So because the one I wanted to buy, it wasn't convincing that it was going to give me the sound I wanted. It's all those flat ones that they put under the seat, which you can also mount on the back seat. But what the seller was telling me, that it can never be as the sound quality will not be as good as those big ones, that type I put on my Z9. So I don't want that type anymore to provide some boot space. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me see. I'm going to remove it, test it in my house of the vehicle. Once it plays, then I'll go for that. But if it doesn't work, then I'll look for the. It means probably it caught bad, and that was why it didn't work all this while. Maybe before I got the car. So so that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I need camera because I have to dismantle some things to get it out. So okay, so I think it's I'm going to update you guys as soon as I get it done. Alright, so yeah, the bus is out now. I've removed it from the vehicle. So so this is the CD loader. So from here, I don't think it can be removed from the behind. So I actually saw this iron key bolt that was clear. I mean, I thought maybe they'll see. I think eventually I would have still have to remove it, because these wires, I don't think I'll be able to separate the speaker from this box without detaching it from here. So I'm going to remove this. Goes here with the Allen key. There are 4. We'll see what happens. Now I can see why it wasn't working. That's done. As I was loosening this cap or cover, I can see this thing dropping out. So it has actually turned. So it's dead. So that's why it hasn't been working all these while. So I don't think there's actually need for me to buy the subwoofer that comes with the amplifier. So I think what I'll do is just to remove this and get a replacement subwoofer. See one that can match. That's my only concern. Can I be able to get a matched one that can fit in here? So what I'll do is I don't think there's any need for me to put this thing back. No need for me to mount this box back. So I'll simply just remove the speaker, then go to where they sell subwoofer speakers or subwoofer itself. There are speakers where they sell speakers. From there, you should be able to find one that can match this. And I know the easiest and fastest thing to do is just to change. But no, buy the aftermarket subwoofer that comes with app and run the connection. But like I said, personally, I kind of prefer Okay, so I've seen it. So yeah, I was thinking that I would see JBL written behind it, but obviously no, it should be JBL anyway. So let's make it easier for me. Okay, so I'm going to do that and then get back to you guys. Change the speaker and then someone else to channel. 2 speaker. I don't know that I'll call it to. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just do here. Okay, so I'll get to it. If I can find the exact 470, then my concern is it's possible that the 470 doesn't last. That's why most of them, to be honest, most of the 407 with JBL, I hardly see them this thing working. So it could be the reason why I thought it was deactivated, not knowing that it has actually failed. So, okay, so I will take a picture of it just to confirm the connection. Anyway, the video I'm taking now should be enough for that. White this side. I think what I'll do is I'm going to mark it. Don't even need to picture. I'm going to mark it. This red comes here. Red. So that because my number won't mean anything with the next one I'm going to get. But we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to update as soon as I get another speaker. Yeah, I'll put the cover back. So I remove the speaker. Just something I wanted to point out. So what actually made me to actually decide to even check how the condition of this subwoofer was. As I was considering to buy the amplifier, a one channel amplifier, so that I can power this since it appeared, because I was thinking probably the issue was from the amplifier, the factory stock amplifier, JBL amplifier that is on the car. So I was like, maybe I should actually, where is that amp? I don't remember where the amp is located. Probably inside here, who knows? No, it can't be there. The amp is, trying to think where the amp will be. Okay, maybe I'll figure it out someday. I'll ask around. It shouldn't be that hidden. Think of where that amp is. Anyway, so the reason why I removed this was I was thinking to buy an aftermarket one channel amplifier and connect it to this one. So, and I remember there was a client that that used to have a 407 V6 saloon though. So I recall there was a time he had to take his car to speaker shops, and according to him, his own was having problems, so he wanted to change it, but I didn't remember if he changed it or not. So I now called him to know if he eventually changed that speaker, then the subwoofer speaker, or if his own was actually good, because I wasn't there. I can't recall what happened. So he said that his own was cracked, or was making sound as if it was already torn. So I think he said eventually he had to change it. So he now suggested, before I even consider buying the aftermarket amplifier or subwoofer with the amp or whatever I need to do, at least I need to check to be sure that what happened to his was not exactly what happened to mine, which was why it has never worked since I ever got the car. I said, okay, fine, that was a good suggestion. So that was what led me to decide, you know what, let me even check this. So imagine if I have checked this ever since I got the car, this issue would have been resolved before now. But now, what is remaining now is to get one that will match and serve. Of course, the easiest is to get another one, exactly one from 407. But I don't really trust I will get what I want, considering same thing might happen again. You know, it's already, any 407 now is old, they are old cars now, so by now they might have this issue. So I would rather get a new one, but I just hope the new one will have the same capacity or even better capacity, so I'm going to serve me. We'll see. But it means it must have this inputs, 2 inputs here. Otherwise it's pointless. Can it be repaired? Possibly. I think it's pointless trying to repair it. There was a time my D9 had this issue, but it was still working, but it was obvious that I've torn this thing. Same thing. No, it didn't do. Like, what happened was part of it peeled off. It just pulled off, but it didn't tear or disintegrate like this. So I removed it, took it to speaker repairer. So what they did was they apply gum here and put it back. I started working. Then a few years later, what you see, what it now did was the gum now ate up the entire this thing. I don't know what they call it. This particular thing. ate it up completely. Unlike before, nothing happened to it. It's just that it kind of pulled out from this metal these days. So that gum they put now affected it, and because they put the gum round. So exactly where the gum touched was where it just, I couldn't see, it just ate it up completely. So if that is the same, even if this thing is still good and they apply, it's pointless, just to get rid of it. Okay, so that's progress. I don't know how much this will cost, but even still, no matter what, it's still be cheaper than buying aftermarket amplifier with subwoofer. Yeah, so that's it. Alright. Update on the speaker. So I bought it here. They sell used speakers, as you can see, and so I gave it to somebody. So we then decided to even confirm if truly it's bad. So we connected it here, and as soon as I press it down a little, boom, it started working. So as it is now, it won't work if you connect it. So that was why yesterday I was thinking it was dead completely. But immediately I pressed it, my hand touched it, and it pressed in a little, boom, boom. It started to play, vibrate. You know, so they are telling me it's better I repair this one rather than replacement, because it might be hard to actually get one that will be as good as this in terms of quality. So the price that they are giving me is okay, 8,000. So see, I couldn't get a good one that could match so far, the whole of today. So 2 people have said they will be able to fix it for me, so I will be giving it to one of the persons. So it means it's not dead actually. It has problem that can be fixed. So I'm going to give it to him, let him do that, so that hopefully that will solve the problem for him. To keep you updated. Update on the speaker, the subwoofer. So they have done this thing, sealed it back, hopefully it lasts. And according to the technician that took the job, said that after they did that, was still doing that partial contact, whereby if you connect it, it won't work until you press this thing in, then it will work. So you have to take it back. So I'm going to do the connection now. They will see. Hopefully it works. And I don't know. What I mean is how if it will be able to last before you start doing that thing again. Let's hope to work. So I've actually mounted the assembly, the JBL assembly here. So this is the position. All I need to do now is to so I'll just remove this and then connect it. So that's all, and then see what happens. So I'm going to mount it and then keep you guys updated. Yeah, mounted it and coupled it. So what's the remaining now is to put everything back. Yeah. So, yeah.